Hi, I'm Niall from Gulfstream Boat Sales. This is a 2010 Bayliner 255 sports cruiser fitted with a Mercruiser 5 litre MPI, 260 horsepower stern drive engine. This boat is in immaculate condition. It's only got 212 hours on the clock from new. We've known the boat from new. It's been incredibly well cared for, very lightly used. It has a fabulous spec, including a bow thruster, full camper covers, flexi-teak decks throughout, TV, DVD player, touchscreen chart plotter, electric anchor windlass, etc, etc. It would make a fantastic entry-level sports cruiser if you're moving up from a smaller sports cuddy or a bow rider, or if you are looking to downsize from a larger cruiser, you still have all the creature comforts that you could need for a weekend on the water. We're going to take a walk around this boat now. We're going to show you exactly the condition that it's in. We're going to show you all the features inside it and hopefully help you to figure out whether it might be the right boat for you. Just to start by giving you a wee bit of the history of this boat. This is an unusual boat in that we sold this boat brand new back in 2010 when we were Bayliner dealers. And every single time that the boat has changed ownership, changed hands since then, it's always come back through Gulfstream. And I've bought it back on a couple of occasions. So this is the third time actually that I've had this boat in stock. So I think that does, it's a bit of a record setter in that regard. It's a fabulous boat. I'm delighted to get it back in again because it's just been so well cared for and has done so little. Only 212 hours. I think the last time we sold the boat, it had 190 hours or something on it. And it's come back now 5 years later with only 212. I can explain the reasons for that, but basically this boat sat in storage for most of the last four or 5 years. But anyway, it's still looking fabulous. So that's the history of it. I have shot at least 2 previous video reviews of this boat, so I'm not going to bore you with all the minutiae of the features and things, because if you search our YouTube channel for Bayliner 255, you'll find the previous video tours and you'll see how the boat performs on the water. You'll see all the features and stuff like that. I'm basically going to do a quick walk around here now to show you the current condition and a few of the upgrades. It has been updated with full flexi-teak decks since we last sold the boat, so we'll give you a good look around those and just show you how it's currently looking here. So taking a quick walk around the exterior, as a stock boat of ours, it's been through the workshop. It has been fully compounded and polished. It has been detailed to within an inch of its life. And it has been fully serviced as well, so it is looking immaculate. We've given it a fresh coat of anti-fouling paint as well. This boat's fitted with a side, I think it's a max power bow thruster, which is a great addition on a boat like this. Just makes berthing the boat so much easier. The black hull colour band looks fabulous. The raised Bayliner chrome badges look the part. A couple of wee minor nicks here and there if you're looking really hard, but you really do have to be standing right beside the boat, and whenever the boat's in the water and you're sort of looking down, you're never going to see those. We've got the engine room vents, stainless steel cleats, the windscreen surround all looks good, as do the bow rails. The stern corners are in very good condition as well. Very light scuff here, but not through the gel coat. Wasn't bad enough for us to warrant really doing anything more with it. Transom looks fabulous. We've got the flexi-teak decking on the swim platform there and all the way through the cockpit that we'll look at whenever we get on board. This boat is pretty unusual for a sports cruiser in that it has a central ski tow and you can actually use that for pulling water toys or wakeboarders. You can definitely do a bit of family water sports with this boat. There's plenty of power on tap. Then coming up along the starboard side, it's also in immaculate condition. The corners unmarked, Bayliner badge, and the hull colour band look fabulous. Engine room vents, 255 badges, all the cleats and the port lights. Everything just looks fantastic around the exterior of the boat. Taking a look below the waterline as well, the stern drive's in good condition. We've given it a fresh coat of paint and just to clean it up a wee bit, and we've given it a full service, but the stern drive is in perfect condition, as are the props. We've got a set of Bravo 3 stainless steel counter-rotating props. They're 20-inch pitch, so this boat does jump up on plane very quickly and powers up to around about 40 miles an hour, so Very good performance for a boat of this size. Nice smooth running engine. It's been fully serviced, fresh anodes. Everything's been fully inspected, and mechanically it is A1. With only 212 hours on the clock, you would sort of expect that. Nice wide swim platform laid in that flexi teak decking, which is, in my opinion, the best of the synthetic teak decks that you can get. It has a sort of real wood grain to it. You can actually sand this if you get any stains or anything on it, but it's super low maintenance. Basically, all you do is if you get a bit of staining or dirt ingrained into it, you just hit it with a power washer and that's it. You don't have to oil it, you don't have to varnish it, you don't have to do anything other than just power wash it. And it really does enhance the look and feel of the boat, makes it feel a lot more fresh and modern. Although this is a pretty modern design, this boat's based on the same hull as the current model Bayliner Sierra 8, so still very much a fresh design. We've got the camper covers up here at the minute as well, so full set of camper canvas covers on this boat with a vertical rear curtain, so you don't lose any sitting headroom whenever you're inside the boat. I've got there's huge headroom in here. So full standing headroom. I'm about 5'10" or so. I've probably got another 6 or 7 inches at least above my head. So huge headroom and great visibility all the way around with the clear Perspex panels. You've got zip down panels here around the back end with mosquito screens in there, so you can zip the panels up and you've still got little mosquito screens to stop insects and things getting in at night time. And a very good set of camper covers. Have been very lightly used, haven't been used at all in the last 5 years, so that's why they're still in such good condition. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these down, and that's going to throw a bit more light into the cockpit to give you a better look at the rest of the cockpit here. Actually, I'm not going to do that because it's about 10 p.m. here and I am keen to get home, and there's not enough hours in the day at the minute, so we'll just do our best. If you're interested in the boat, whenever you come and see it, we can take the covers off, no problem at all. But I just don't have time right now. There is a flat tonneau cover to go over the top of the windscreen as well. So if you do want to run the boat with the covers off, which is the way that the previous owner used the boat in the last 4 or 5 years, then you can take these covers completely off and just use the tonneau cover for storage. But anyway, the upholstery is all original and in perfect condition. So we get this little lockable transom. Well, it's not lockable, but it's held closed with this magnet. So you get the closing transom gate there. It's all single level cockpit, so it's very easy to make your way in through the boat. We've got a transom shower here, hot and cold running water on the transom shower. Stereo speaker, we've got low level cockpit lights there. There's 2 or 3 of those throughout the cockpit. There's a huge big table that goes in here, and it stores in a dedicated spot underneath the back seat. So again, this upholstery is all in great shape, but down in here, that is where the table stores, and that is where the table leg goes, and a huge big storage locker all the way around that as well. That's your main circuit breaker for your incoming shore power. Shore power socket is on the transom there. We have some transom cup holders here, stainless steel cup holders, and handles across the back, so if you're making your way across the boat with the covers off, you get somewhere to grab onto. But the table goes in here, and it's a huge big table, big enough to accommodate probably 4 or 5 people around it. You can fold this seat backrest forward, and then that gives you even more sitting area around that big table. So a very sociable layout in the cockpit here. Upholstery and everything's all perfect. Igloo cool box is here in lovely condition. You can fold this seat then further forward. I'm probably recovering stuff that I've already covered in previous years, but that makes a big sun lounger there. I think we do have a filler cushion, perhaps. Maybe, I can't remember. There might be a filler cushion to make that up in the big sun lounger. I'd have to have a look downstairs. So there we go. The upholstery is all in perfect shape around here as well. The helm seat still looks the part. We've got this twin wide helm seat with twin wide flip up bolster, so you can have 2 people sitting there on the bolster whenever the boat's underway. On the other side then, we've got this nice long port side lounger seat, nicely upholstered there as well. And behind that, we've got the Cockpit Wet Bar with 3 stainless steel cup holders, all in beautiful condition. Nice little cold water tap and a bit of storage underneath here, along with access to your battery isolator switches there just as you come into the boat. So you can easily access your isolators whenever you're boarding or leaving the boat. Stainless steel handrails dotted throughout, a nice little window giving you a bit of natural light and ventilation in the aft cabin, another low level cockpit light there as well. So taking a look at the helm position here as well, we have a nicely appointed helm station. I will try now in the next couple of days, or well, maybe the next week or so, to get this boat on the water for an up-to-date sea trail video. There is sea trail footage of the boat from several years ago running on the water, but back then we weren't actually doing the virtual sea trails, you know, the sort of first-person view of the sea trail from the helm seat. So we will try and do that if at all possible in the next week or two. So stay tuned to the channel and you'll see that coming on. But just to quickly walk you through the dash here, everything is working. Because this boat is currently a stock boat of ours, it has been fully prepared. That means that every switch, every gauge, every instrument works properly, and we stand over that as well with our in-house warranty too. So everything's working. So you got all your instruments up here, tacho, voltmeter, fuel gauge. There's a digital depth sounder here. We've also got this Garmin GPS Map 750S, so it's a combination chart plotter and fish finder. All in good working order. It's a nice touchscreen unit. Then we've got oil pressure, temperature gauges, speedo and trim gauge over here. A couple of stainless steel cup holders. Nice bit of little storage bin there. Then we've got switches for wipers, blower motors, trim tabs. Everything is working. The horn. We've also got bow thruster controls here as well. We've got a Garmin VHF radio that lives down here. We've got a macerator on board this boat, so a holding tank with macerator. You've got a bilge high water alarm. Throttle and shift levers well located. 5-position tilt adjust on the steering wheel. You can slide the helm seat forward and aft, so it's easy to get a comfortable seating position. Great visibility of the boat whenever you're underway as well. We've got a controller for our remote control searchlight up here on the bow, so you see it's working as well. And we got a remote control for the stereo. The head unit is down in the cabin. That's all working perfectly too. Anchor windlass, 12-volt power socket. Everything you could need on a boat like this for coastal navigation. Looks very smart and all in perfect working order. And as I said, backed up by that warranty of ours as well. Moving forward, we've got more cup holders up here and a little handhold just in front of that port side lounger. This is like a recessed storage area you can put paper charts and things on. We've got molded in steps on the cabin door, so whenever the door is locked closed, you can access the bow up over those steps. All the tread surfaces are all molded non-skid. Let's open this up and head out for a quick look on the deck. So the windscreen center section folds open. You can roll up this forward section of the covers. Look, all the roof and the canvas is all in good nick. There's a little rubber block to hold the screen off the rest of the windscreen. And then you've got a huge big flat deck up here, all molded in non-skid decking, so it's very safe to move around up here. It is flat enough that you could put down a couple of tiles and do a bit of sun lounging out here. Nice high guardrails all the way around it. You've got your electric anchor winch up here with a wee dedicated cover for it to keep it in good nick. And you have to turn it on back in there, but you've got foot switches here for controlling the anchor windlass, as well as the switch at the helm. This is your little remote control searchlight. So everything up here is in very good condition as well. With that cabin door slid open then, we've got access into our cabin. There's 3 steps down here in a very spacious cabin. So again, down in here, great headroom. Only got a couple inches clearance here, but it's going to accommodate, you know, anybody up to about probably, I don't know, 6 foot. We've got nice high level windows in here all the way around, so even if you're standing at the galley preparing food or whatever, you can sort of see out. We've got open and port lights there as well. Huge big wraparound seating area up forward, like a V-berth dinette around this large table. At night time you can drop that table down, and these backrest cushions here and here make up filler cushions, so you can sleep up here. There's also a wee extension piece that comes back here to give you a bit more length on the berth. You've got little curtains rolled up all the way around there. We've got an opening deck hatch. Everything in here is in immaculate condition. I would say this boat couldn't have been slept on more than a couple of times. It really, carpets, everything about it is just mint. This little, is it a cherry wood or something floor, is in great condition as well. The galley's in great condition. Got a nice deep stainless steel sink, hot and cold running water. The engine heats the water in this boat as well as the shore power system. We've got a microwave here that's never been used. Manual and stuff is still inside it. We've got a flat screen TV DVD player, which is in perfect working order. I've just ordered a new digital antenna for that as well. We've got a little alcohol electric stove there that also looks like it's never been used. And we have 12-volt fridge down in there. We've got this little extension piece that folds up so you can extend the countertop here, which is nice. And then we've got tons of storage as well. In here we've got our stereo head unit, little storage bin underneath. We have storage in there. We've got a 12-volt power socket up in there. Storage up on top. And another big storage bin in behind there as well as a few drawers here. So there you go. And all like brand new. There's also a bunch of storage underneath all the seats around here as well. This boat has a bow thruster which is mounted underneath that forward seat cushion, and you can access your isolator switch in here. So dedicated battery isolator switch for the bow thruster lives in underneath that seat cushion. Nice little downlighters, just all in beautiful condition. A couple of stereo speakers up there. Everything looks the part. Behind this little curtain that you can screen it off with. And then we've got a nice big aft cabin, upholstered headboard at the head of the bed. We've got a downlighter there, an overhead reading light. We've got this little window out into the cockpit, and then a nice big double berth. That is the filler cushion, I think, for the cockpit that I was talking about. That wee light there maybe needs a bulb in it actually. That was working. We'll have to check that out. Access to some of your maintenance stuff, switch panel, or not switch panels, the breaker, circuit breakers and fuse boxes are in there. Now you might notice that we currently have the mattress out of this bed. We're just getting the mattress protector validated. It looks like the previous owner maybe spilled something on the mattress protector, but other than that, the mattress itself is perfect, and we're just getting that cleaned, and that will be going back in there. So we got the original mattress and the original mattress cover. Nice blue and white stripy bow. If you check out some of the previous videos, you'll see it in there. But very good aft cabin. All the carpets in perfect condition, and access to the heads compartment then is on the starboard side. So it's in here. Nice decent sized heads compartment. We've got a proper pump out Jabsco sea toilet that empties into a holding tank, and then you've got a macerator on board so you can discharge the contents of the tank whenever you're out at sea. We've got hot and cold running water in there. This tap lifts out, clips up here, so you can, this whole compartment is all lined and drained so you can have a shower in here. We've got an opening port light there. We've got a nice vanity mirror with storage behind, a couple overhead downlighters. That's another one that needs a bulb again. I don't know why these bulbs are backing up on me. But other than that, everything's perfect in here. Storage underneath as well. All in lovely condition. And again, a good usable heads compartment. So you can easily spend extended days, weekends, overnights on the water. So there you go. That's how the cabin of the Bayliner 255 looks. Very usable space, perfect for a family of four to go away and spend maybe up to a week on the water. You've got 2 berths, can sleep up to 4 people downstairs. Very usable heads compartment, shower compartment, and a great little galley as well. Fully pressurized, hot and cold running water, alcohol electric stove, microwave for whenever you're plugged into shore power, 12-volt TV, so you can have the TV whenever you're out on the water. And yeah, nice, bright, spacious cabin. I still maintain that this is the best cabin that you can get on a 25-foot sports cruiser. These big, high-level, long, elongated windows make a world of difference to the sort of light and airy feeling that you get down in this boat. So, and it's all in beautiful condition. Has hardly been used throughout the life of the boat, and still looks and feels almost as good as new. Finally, we will take a look at the engine access on the boat. So one of the good things about this boat is you don't have to move any seat cushions or anything to get into the engine. All you have to do is make sure that the cockpit door is open, and then it's just a matter of lifting the hatch. Lifts on a big gas strut, and you get excellent access all the way around this motor. Just turned on the flash to give you a bit of a better look. So MerCruiser 5-litre MPI, we plugged in the computer, it's currently reading 212 hours. It has been fully inspected and serviced by our MerCruiser engineers. We're a fully authorised MerCruiser dealer, so we get a full service to the engine and stern drive. We are putting a 3-month warranty on this boat, so you can buy with complete peace of mind, because it's a stock boat of ours. You know, if anything goes wrong within the first 3 months, give us a shout, we'll get it sorted out. So, but you shouldn't have any trouble, because this is such a low hours boat and it has been well maintained throughout the course of its life. There's absolutely tons of life left in this package. Some of the other things to point out down here are your holding tank down here with your macerator pump in the corner at the back there. You've got your calorifier here for hot and cold, or for hot water, sorry, I should say, and that is plumbed into the engine, so whenever the engine runs, that heats the water. We have fire extinguisher systems, fuel tanks down in there, fresh water pumps, battery charger, an additional bow thruster battery there, so there's a total of 3 batteries on board this boat. They're all recent and in good condition as well, and yeah, just good service access. Nice, clean, tidy engine bay, and an excellent match for the hull. I am actually a big fan of petrol engines in boats of this size for a few reasons. Well, number one, at the minute, because of the price of fuel the way it is, the price of diesel, there's very little difference in fuel prices. Also, because you're not allowed to run red diesel anymore, in theory anyway. Petrol and diesel's pretty much the same price. The other thing is, with the petrol engines, they are a lot cleaner running. You get less fumes, you get less black soot around the back of the boat. They're a much quieter, smoother running engine, so whenever you turn the key, you know, the whole boat's not rattling or anything. It's a nice, smooth power package. And if you do run it sensibly, they are very economical. Because this boat has such a powerful motor, it gets up on the plane quickly and it will cruise easily at about a 1/3 throttle. You know, you don't have to be caning it all the time to get the performance that you need, so you can cruise comfortably at 20-25 knots, burn very little fuel. But whenever you do want a bit of extra performance, you have it there. You know, this boat will run right up to 40 miles an hour. It'll pull water toys, it'll pull skiers, so you get sort of the best of all worlds with that power package. So very nice motor, running great. We will try to get the boat on the water and do a virtual sea trial, hopefully in the next week or so. So there you go, that's our 2010 Bayliner 255 sports cruiser. I think it's looking every bit as good as it did when we last sold the boat 5 years ago, if not better actually, with those teak decks. Those flex teak decks really do enhance the overall look and feel of the cockpit. I should say we also have the original carpets that were sort of made redundant whenever the decks were fitted, but they are there if you ever want to use them, or if you want to keep the decks clean or anything. But yeah, it's all there. Everything's working on the button, fully serviced, ready to go to the water for the summer season, and you can buy with complete peace of mind as a stock boat of ours. We're standing over it with that 3-month warranty. We can also look at part exchanges, and we can help you out with logistics of getting this boat delivered anywhere throughout the UK, Ireland, or Europe. We've all the proper paperwork with the boat. As a Northern Irish boat, it's actually got freedom of movement within Ireland and Europe and the UK. taking advantage of that Northern Ireland protocol. So you can take this boat either across to the mainland, to England, or into Ireland without any issues whatsoever. So if you have any questions about it, if you want to come and see the boat, if you want to arrange a sea trial or a survey, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Send me an email to sales@gulfstreamshop.com, or give me a call on the number at the top of the web page, or fill out the callback request form on our website, and I will contact you at a time that's convenient. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you find it useful.